On a windswept frontier of ancient Britannia stands a wall. Not just any wall, but a stone barrier built nearly 2,000 years ago by the rugged hands of Roman legionaries. This is Hadrian's Wall. Hey guys, I've just set off on Hadrian's Wall path. Just left the busy Carlisle city centre and now on a nice path next to the river. Over the next 3 days I'll be walking Hadrian's Wall from Carlisle to just after Newcastle. It'll be 75 miles, which is about 120k. Hadrian's Wall path starts in Bowness-on-Solway, but I decided to start in Carlisle, which cuts out the first maybe 5-7 miles or so, just because it's a bit of a faff to get there by bus, and I could just easily park up in Carlisle and start the walk right from there. The sky looks very ominous there. Fingers crossed it stays dry for a good chunk of the day. We're crossing the M6 here, passing through some lovely little hamlets here, very quaint. Yesterday I was in the Lake District with a friend. We did a big cycle, so probably not the best preparation for starting a 3-day long hike, but we'll see how it goes. It was a big hilly climb. We did 3 of the big mountain passes: Newlands, Honister and Winlatter. It was great fun. 6 miles in, all going well. Feel like I'm getting my walking legs back. It's been a while since I've done a long hike. I was in New Zealand back in January, February time, hiking the length of South Island. But since then, I've not done a huge amount of hiking. It's great to be back in the countryside. Look at that. There's no remnants of the wall in this section, but later today or tomorrow we should see the remnants of the wall. There's a good section in the middle where you can really see the base of the wall, which is very cool. Getting closer to the hills. The wind has picked up here. It was time for a spot of lunch. I found a lovely village green to tuck into my snacks, hoping the rain would hold off for a short while. Just had a coffee at a little cafe stop, which was definitely well needed. I hadn't had a proper sit down, so that's good to rest my legs. Feel energised now. There's no shops or towns on this section of the route, or pretty much all of Hadrian's Wall, but because it's a popular trail, there's lots of tiny little cafes and refreshment bars and that sort of stuff, which is really cool. Some are just honesty boxes, you know, unmanned, and you can, you know, they sell cakes and biscuits and all that sort of stuff, which is really cool. Those calves over there were just sprinting around the field. I just gave it a minute to see what they were up to, but they seem to have calmed down now. I think some of them may have actually been chasing these swallows here. I'm just hoping they don't start chasing me, thinking I'm playtime. This path is super well signposted. At every junction in the kind of farm tracks and fields, there's either these signs or little acorn symbols on the fences. These are the acorn symbols. In the UK, the acorn symbol denotes a national trail. It's only some of the long distance paths that have these acorn signs, like the West Highland Way, Hadrian's Path here, Offers Dyke Path, Southwest Coast Path, etc. We've got to the first bit of uphill. Those hills over there are the North Pennines. So the Pennine Way goes over somewhere over there. Got my jacket on again, just started to drizzle a little bit. Not too bad at the minute though. Here's a section of Hadrian's Wall that's left. It's crazy that this is nearly 2,000 years old. It's a crazy amount of time. This is an old Roman turret, basically a watchtower. That there is south, so that all that land there would have been the Roman Empire. That's what they're trying to protect against the barbarians and the savages that lived in the north. Anyone who's into history would love this trail. So much history here. We are properly in the hills now. It really is cool how much of this path sticks directly to the wall. It's now raining a bit, but it's still pretty warm. So I'm just trying to not overheat here. This is the remains of Thirlwell Castle. Just finished the first day of hiking, 22 miles, which is 35 kilometres. As you can probably hear, it is pouring down outside. I didn't film setting up my tent or anything, just because I'm filming everything on my phone and it was raining a bit too much. My legs are feeling pretty tired right now. The day of cycling yesterday definitely didn't help. It's really windy up here, just sheltered behind the wall.